Okay, let's spend a moment and explore how we would calculate asset turnover and return on assets. So let's assume you're given the following information. This is for Delhi Road Collision Repair. Expand that for you so you can see it. So we're given net sales information for year 1 and year 2, cost of goods sold, income, current assets, current liabilities, total liabilities, and stockholders' equity. So in other words, you're given key financial line items or financial metrics or line items or accounts from the financial statements for 2 years. Now, the formula for asset turnover is sales divided by average total assets. And average total assets we calculate simply by taking the beginning total assets plus the ending divided by 2. Since you were given 2 years of information, you would use both of those pieces of information. Return on assets is calculated by taking net income and dividing it by average total assets. So we're going to rely on the sales for year 2 to calculate asset turnover ratio. We're going to rely on the net income to calculate return on assets. Okay, we could expand that to see that larger if we wanted to. So with this information, we just plug in the information and you can determine asset turnover and return on assets. One thing to keep in mind, let's assume a problem gave you asset turnover and sales. Well, using algebra, you could solve for average total assets. Or let's say they gave you return on assets and average total assets. And they might ask you, how do you calculate net income? Well, since you have 2 of the 3 components and you have the formula, again, you can use algebra and you could solve for the missing component. And in this example, you'd be solving for net income. Okay, so I hope you found this to be helpful.